and I tried out for the Victoria's Secret fashion show just because, because why not? Everybody wants to do it. I wanted to try out and I wanted to do this. So I went and I auditioned for it. And when I booked it, I was shocked because I really didn't think that I would get it on the first time and on the first audition, because so many people go back multiple times. But probably because I'd had a fashion career and had been on runways since I was 14, I was able to sort of be in the room and kind of maybe know a little bit more about what was happening. Mm-hmm. Whereas I feel like some girls start modeling at 18, 16, 18, so they're still new and newer. And even though I was still really young, I had been working for 4 years. So I felt ready for it and I was excited for it. And when I booked it, I was shocked and I was like, I can't believe I'm here right now. No way, this is happening. What? So that was really scary. The scary thing was booking it. I was like, oh God, okay. All right, this is happening. I got Tate when I was 18.
18살에 모델 경력 4년 만에 빅토리아 시크릿 첫 오디션에서 바로 합격한 테일러 힐. 그녀는 어떻게 세계 최고의 런웨이에 서게 됐을까요?
So it was really kind of in the mix of all my life changing. I booked the Victoria's Secret fashion show not very long after Tate came into my life, and we walked through life together for 9 years, and he was my best friend. And oh gosh, it's so hard to put it into words because it's such a unique thing to have a deep relationship with an animal. And I hope I don't sound crazy.
No,
maybe I'm gonna sound a little crazy, but I just feel like the love that dogs and animals in general have for humans is so unconditional, and they have no judgment. They don't want anything from you but your love back. And it's so pure and it's so innocent. It's almost childlike in a way, when I can only imagine, when you hold a newborn baby for the first time, that immediate connection that you feel to this thing that can't even talk yet and is just a part of you. It's really special to have such a deep connection to something that literally wants nothing from you except for also the unconditional love. So to have Tate come into my life at that time, I had a miscarriage, and
9년을 함께한 소울메이트 테이트. 그런데 테일러는 이 자리에서 처음으로 테이트와 함께했던 또 하나의 고통스러운 순간을 꺼내놓습니다.
I've never spoken about it before, except for obviously to people in my life, and my family knows and my close friends know, and I've shared it with some people, and I do think talking about it is an important thing, but I've never publicly spoken about it or said that I went through that, and I kind of made the decision that since I'm talking about Tate and I'm starting this business based off of the love that we have for each other and how I want to be there for people. He was there for me in so many ways, and how can I, share that without sharing something that I went through that he was there for me for? And in grieving his loss, I'm grieving the shared experiences we've had and learning how to cope with something without him when he was there for me through that time in my life. It was a really strange circumstance under which I had my miscarriage. I had an IUD. I had it for about 3 years. So I obviously, I wasn't actively trying to get pregnant. I didn't want to get pregnant at all. I was, engaged to my husband, and
남편도 없던 그 순간 곁을 지킨 건 테이트였습니다. 유산이라는 고통 속에서 그녀가 발견한 것은 무엇이었을까요?
And it's Tate. It's dedicated to him. Mm-hmm. It's dedicated to everything he taught me, the love I know he has for me, the love I have for him. And it's for everyone who's ever felt that way about a dog or a pet in their life. It's a dedication to that. It's a dedication to that feeling and knowing you want to take care of something, you love something so deeply. So do we. We know that feeling. We understand that. And we want to make something and build something with you that is impactful and meaningful and helpful and connective, and hopefully we can, you know, build a great community and have incredible resources for people. So, you know, this is just the beginning of our journey with it, and I'm really, really excited about it. So,
well, congratulations, Taylor. And we end every episode of On Purpose with a fast five, which have to be answered in one word to one sentence maximum.
I talk a lot.
Before we do
you
that,
might have noticed from that.
Yeah. So, Taylor Hill, these are your final five. Question one is, what is the best advice you've ever heard or received?
Best advice is do what you love and the rest will come. My dad told me that.
Great answer. All right. Question number two. What is the worst advice you've ever heard or received?
Maybe if you ignore it, it'll go away or something.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's absolutely not true.
Good answer. Question number three. What's the first thing you do every morning and the last thing you do every night?
Well, I'm really not a morning person. So first thing in the morning, I'm like, oh, why am I awake? What's that alarm? What's happening? I'm very disoriented first thing in the morning. And I think I drink coffee. I need to have a cup of coffee. I'm not a morning person. And then at night, I love snuggling with my dog, kissing Salem, and in the past, kissing Tate, having our goodnight cuddles. If I'm at home with my husband, this is more than one sentence. I've already failed. Saying goodnight and, having time, our connection with him.
Yeah. Question number four. What's something you learned lately? A skill that you picked up, a lesson that you learned recently?
Not that recent, but lately I've been learning how to cook and doing it better.
Cool.
Cooking more and being better at it. But that's taken time.
Nice. It does take time. Fifth and final question. If you could create one law that everyone in the world had to follow, what would it be?
Always grow, always change, be willing to grow and change. I don't know how to apply that as a law, but I think growth is so important, and acknowledging past mistakes and growing and changing from them is really important, something I'm still learning and trying to do.